What's up? This is DJ Burn One. I'm rocking with Concrete Magazine.
This is.
What it do, man? It's your boy Scotty, man. I'm rocking with Concrete Magazine. Y'all already know.
This is Concrete TV.
Concrete TV.
Burn one, burn one. Cruising like a sailboat, tugging at my tailcoat, coattail. Folks looking at me like I sell dope. Nah, I just rap a little. You can say I sell hope. I ain't falling for that shit.
Started DJing, putting out mixtapes and stuff like that, and then it just kind of evolved. Like, I stopped for about a year. I just kind of fell out of love with music. You know, I just kind of said, let me be, part of the solution as opposed to just bitching about the problem, So I just really took about a year off and just worked on beats, And then ever since then, I've just been doing DJing and producing. Man, definitely Organized Noise, Organized Noise, Pimp C, Mike Dean, 3-6 Mafia, definitely like G-Funk, Dr. Dre, all the West Coast stuff. Man, just anything funky, Shit, probably when I went on the road, Bubba Sparks. It was like, I think it was, I dropped out of college. I went to college for a year, then I dropped out. And like 2 weeks after I dropped out, he called me like, yo, let's go on the road. This was like right after Miss Nabooty came out and all that. So we're on the road like 4 days a week for like a full year and a half. It was crazy. So I was like, all right, maybe I can get used to this, It comes different every time, I work with the production crew, 5 Points. It's me and 3 other guys. Ricky Fontaine plays guitar, the Professor plays bass, and Walt Live plays keys. They all produce, mix, and everything too. And sometimes Ricky will have a riff, or I'll have a drum pattern, or I'll have a sample I want to flip, or just anything that just kind of inspires us, We try not to box ourselves in, or just kind of get in too much of a formula, We try to keep an open mind and just, experiment. Man, money first. Like money first. Like everybody's gonna try to get what they can from me, get to play the record, get a beat from me, get whatever. But at the end of the day, you're responsible for taking care of everything. Definitely there's certain things that you have to take as a learning experience, or pay your dues and all that. But definitely make sure you get your money. Because everybody else is gonna make sure they get paid. And once they get paid, they might be out of here. So take care of yourself first. This is ScottyATL, from the east side of Atlanta, Latonia, Decatur. We met probably met about 3 years ago, connected to the studio in Atlanta. And then about a year later, we finally got back up, and kind of sat down. Like, as soon as I heard his voice and heard, some of the music he was working on, I was like, all right, I want to work with that guy. He's got a different voice. Sounds like something different from Atlanta. A lot of people in Atlanta are just kind of content with doing what everybody else is doing. But his voice and everything stood out to me. So we put out Summer Dreams in 2011, like fall, and it did real well for us. So just been doing shows and, staying on the grind. Just got The Faith that just came out, so check that out, live mixtape.
Yeah, I was always doing music. Like I said, like Burn One said, we met at a studio. So I had been doing music in high school, you feel me, in college or whatever. I dropped out of college too. And just was doing music for a while and had put out a couple of mixtapes. And like on the third mixtape that I put out, Burn One heard one of the songs or whatever after we had linked up, before. And we linked up again. So. My influences, man, really just was cats around me in the neighborhood and just on my homeboys that just turned me on to actually rapping, I was always a fan of music, but I started rapping when my homeboy King J was like, man, he started doing it from his home, and he put me on to it, and ever since I've been rapping. I was born in Waukegan, which is in Illinois, but I moved to Atlanta when I was 3 years old, you feel me? So ever since I could talk, you feel me, I've been in Atlanta. Okay. Like, we've been grinding in the city for a minute, Like, when we dropped Summer Dreams made Spin Magazine, and it was like top 50 mixtapes of 2011. And that's really no promotion. We really never had no promo money or nothing we put behind into none of the projects we did. You know, we just always was like, if you have good music, it'll sell itself. So, I mean, you know, as far as like just making consistent good music, putting out videos and stuff like that, you know, we did that as far as the internet buzz, but in the city too, I just focused on building the fan base, you know what I mean? Just get people out to the shows. We was doing shows at Smith Soul Bar, man, pre-selling 100 tickets before we even got to the show, you know what I'm saying? So that's it, just grinding, you know what I'm saying? And I guess now people just starting to take note. Just grinding, you know what I'm saying? Me and Trinidad met at All Go Everything video shoot, actually. And me and him were grinding together, you know, working before the video came out, you know what I'm saying? He was buzzing in Atlanta. So we had made game and conversations on that Brown before All Go Everything even dropped, the video, you know what I'm saying? And with Crit, man, me and Big Son was on tour in January. I went on tour. We did like a 12-city tour in the Southeast, and ran into Crit at Big Son, a video he was doing before we had a show that night. And Crit was like, man, I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? So we linked up or whatever, sent him the record, and did that. So it was just like, just through relationships. Burn One introduced me to Lito, you know what I'm saying? Me and Lito been rocking real tough or whatever. He been in Atlanta. We here in Nashville now, so you know what I mean? That's how that record came about. So just been in relationships with cats, man, you know what I mean? I mean, we got a lot of good visuals coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already shot like 4 or 5 videos for the project that we're about to start rolling out. You can expect like a tour, you know what I'm saying? It's been kind of in talk, you know what I mean, in the works or whatever. You can expect, you know what I mean, a couple of small projects that we're gonna put out. I got something coming out with the homie LES out of Houston, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. And then I got like another little project I'm probably put out before the end of the year. So I'm just working, man. Features, you know what I'm saying? I got some stuff with the homie DJ Holiday, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be coming out on his project. So we're just in the street grinding, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Just staying working on projects. Definitely, you know, like you said, the LES project we got coming out with, you know, Scotty and him. This group called Rehab. You know, it's like a southern rock rap group. I produced their whole new album. It's like some oddball, random, crazy, weird shit, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I got that. Working on another instrumental album. It's gonna be called The Highlands. And really just working. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of stuff that's just kind of brewing. You know, but I don't really want to, you know, talk about it until it comes to complete fruition, but we got a lot of big stuff in the works, you know. Definitely, for sure. You know, I know he's been touring and working on different projects and things, but yeah, we're definitely planning on getting up in the future and doing some stuff, you know. Just, you know, just put the Ritz album out too. Check that out if you haven't already. That's going crazy right now.
This is Concrete TV. Concrete TV.